Welcome back. I'm Crystal. This is Crystal Cluster Gaming, and we've returned to our Battle for Azeroth leveling series, where I level from 1 to 60, and we talk about some of the stuff that I remember, maybe a couple stories and anecdotes, and then when Classic lives here in just over a month, we level all over again, and we see how much it stacks up, how long it takes differently, and let's see how much I get wrong with the things I remember. We are leveling a hunter, and we just reached level 31. We have been playing for, what did I say it was, 13? For almost, quite literally, 15 hours it has taken us to get to level 1, from level 1 to here. We did have a bit of a boost at the Midsummer Fire Festival. That is the only boost we are using. If there is a holiday that existed in Classic while I level, I will be probably doing those quests. I am leaving out dungeons, heirlooms, add-ons, gold for my main. This is trying to keep this as clean as possible, as even keel as possible. And in our last episode, we snuffed out some satyrs that were causing Forest Song and causing just a whole bunch of problems. And we still have a couple more demon quests where we take the fight to them to try to clear out more of the corruption out of Ashenvale. Also, we are dealing with some serious Horde problems where they are just destroying the forest and we are trying to stop them. So we are going to be continuing on that journey. Let's get back to it. Freaking, what the? We just watched Balloon Trees. I think we just watched Balloon Trees. So, let's go get a shredder. Because that's something we need to do. Because there's some bombs all over the place that we need to get rid of. So, I'm just... Boop. Let's try that one. This one? It's that one. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. Okay, so I also have to... So I'm just taking out these barrels that are on the ground. If this is your first video that you clicked on, links are in the description below. This is now a 13 episode series so far. We're just over the halfway point. And we've still got a fair amount to go. We got to return this shredder real quick to Gnarl and the elves up here. So, can I go faster? I can go faster! Whee! Faster, 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 faster. That was fun. Vehicle quests are interesting. It's not something you see in Classic, but it's nice to, like, it switches up the monotony a bit. I saw those explosions all the way from over here. Those filthy orcs and their goblin lackeys are going to have a hard time doing anything to despoil the forest now. I can't thank you enough. That chest piece will do good. And we have another upgrade. If you're behind it all, Battle for Azeroth has an upgrading item system where just because it says this is the item you're going to get, if it's green or otherwise, it can have a chance of randomly upgrading, which is why we have quite a few purples as a level 31. It does not happen very often, and I'm not the hugest fan of it. If you've seen seen my videos, where I have went off on that before, I will try really hard to stay off my soapbox. But I mean, because it's okay if you want to give players extra purples, you give players extra purples. I just think it takes a bit of excitement out of it. Alright, so this quest we have to stuff some seeds into the soil here to help out. Because this is a crappy place full of demons and monsters and scary things that make you want to go, "Wah!" But not really, because we're here. We're badass, and these monsters don't scare me much of nothing. We're also going to pick up this Gloom's Blood while we're here. It mostly can be found on corrupted areas on Azeroth, within the level 1 to 60 area.
I need to get
we picked up herbalism and skidding for our professions for this run. because if we tried to pick actual professions for both runs, in Classic I'll be doing leatherworking and skinning, we actually outlevel our professions really easily in Battle for Azeroth because of the experience pools we're given. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen both without the Fire Festival buff and with the Fire Festival buff how fast I have been leveling with how much I've been getting of what. I mean, I do admit I have been skipping herbs and stuff occasionally and skipping and not overkilling the population to get skins, because that doesn't seem very fun to watch. In Classic, on the other hand, I will be leveling professions as I level, and either if you guys want to see how professions are done in Classic, I can do that in a short video, or I can just leave it on the cutting room floor. If you guys have an opinion on that and whether I run dungeons or any such thing, leave a comment down in the comments below, because if you want to see something and I don't do it, that makes me sad and that makes you sad, and it's just a bad time. So if you want me to show you professions, down in the comments. If you want me to run dungeons, down in the comments. And we'll see what happens. Oh, we got a drop quest. Diabolical plans. The demons dropped this parchment, which is amazingly written in the common tongue. The ones mentioned in it, demon name A and demon name B, are two infamous Dreadlords that have control over the demons hereabouts. The plan is detailed preparation for a demonic attack on Forsong to the north. The location where the new Draenei settlement. Yeah, we've been there. We know where it is. We know what it is. So we're probably going to go head back and let them know, right? Yeah, we're going to go let somebody know that there's some foul shenanigans going on here. We're not ready for that yet. First, we have to finish killing our 15 demons and planting our 8 trees. We're also not using transmogs, riding mounts, the riding vendor mounts like the yak. We're not doing like that. Anything like that. We're only using what can be achieved from Classic. I think I've said that ad nauseum at this point. But when I complain about selling stuff, some people are going, well, why aren't you using the yak mount? You know where to get the yak mount, don't you? This is the I'm not looking for that. I just have to remember to do it when I see a vendor. Because the yak mounts work in Classic. What the hell? Hey guys, look! Bug! It's a bug! She dead. Can't get her. Hey, we've got the... See what I meant when I said we got the Horde out here? We got the Horde out here. I think it's our second time seeing a Horde while we run around out here. I saw a Horde riding a druid earlier. Alright, 2 more demons.
I need to get closer.
But mob tagging is not going to let this Horde share kills. So, but I mean, he's helping me out, which is kind of interesting. It's not like he's going to get credit or anything. Yeah, I'll let you take that one.
It's too far away.
See? Can't do nothing. It's grayed out. So, let's find one more bad guy. There's one. Meowser, go.
I need to get closer.
Woohoo! Meowser moves so fast.
I need a target.
There we go. My quest is done. Ignore all the error speech. Let's go turn all this stuff in, shall we?
Arcanon Poros.
What do you have there, ma'am? By the 7 crystals of Atmal. This cannot be. They plan to attack Forsong? Not on my watch. Vindicator Vendar crumples the demon-scrawled plans in his fist. No, we will not allow this to happen. Never again. It falls upon you to see that this attack from the Burning Legion never comes to pass. We must go and slay their leaders. Without them, the demons will be mindless. You'll need to find Demon A in Demon's Fall Canyon to the south beyond Fellfire Hill, near Manaroth's floating broken spear. Demon B, the Seeker, resides somewhere in the Barrow Den atop the Demonfall Ridge. To find the ridge, look for a ramp from the Demonfall Canyon near the Horde's monument to Grom Hellscream. Cool.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
Destroy the Legion. You have my respect and thanks, Hunter. Perhaps we will be able to create a new home without having to worry about the Burning Legion yet again. There's like 2 expansions, at least 1 expansion that makes you go, nope. Burning Legion were a bit of an issue. Hey, Gnarl. Good thing. Good. Though, it may take a great deal of your years for the seedlings to grow into ancients. In the fullness of time, they will aid us in our fight against the enemies of Ashenvale. Closure is only natural. Though the ground I see more demons being brought into our world, soon there will be too many and we will be overrun without hope of turning them back. Take this piece of me and return to Demon's Fall Canyon, Demon's Fall Ridge, and Fellfire Hill. Aim the bow at the Demon Gate and concentrate. I will stow a portion of the forest life into the wood and close the gate. Okay. Let us be forth. So this is the Demon Fall Canyon, and is this what I want? Right here. I believe so. Yes. Whoa, everything is green and fuzzy. Okay. So that's the thing that we're looking for on the ground that we have to close. Those are the gates. So we can do that. I believe there's a Warlock quest up here. Back in the day. This is part of... This area may have been part of the Mount Chain. Or I may be thinking of a different area. I can always figure that out later. So we're going this way first. Up this hill, we will find one of the demons. And we will take care of his nonsense. Because demons are nonsense. And Dreadlords are awful. Ah, we got a Horde hanging out. He's got the White Lion. Kind of wish that part of me wants to tame a different pet just to be unique. But I said I was going to keep this pet through the entire series because Crystal and Meowser is the partnership of epicness. And I'm okay with that. Vine shooting out from my hands! Teehee. I like how, since that Horde guy was here, it looked like an orc or something, all the bad guys are gone, so I can just walk through. Because this area was definitely something that was very tightly packed, especially in Classic. Just demons just sprawling everywhere. Another good spot for farming Felcloth. There was a lot of Felcloth spawns to be had. All right, so this is Manaroth's floating blade. And that is Gorgonon. I guess is not as hard to pronounce as I thought it was. So I've been just calling him Demon A this whole time. But that's okay. We're gonna finish him too quick. So we don't even have to worry about the monster's name. See, he's already poofing. I like how they die though. It's kinda neat. Okay, so we'll close this gate. And then we'll close this gate. And then we'll say, screw you, demons! Screw you, demons. Okay. We're just gonna ride through on our mount, because there are no demons, and it's great. Can be said. There was something else about these lights in Classic, if I remember correctly. Whereas now it just kind of leads you to the bosses. Alright, so we got all our gates. This is the Monument of Hellscream. Here lies Gromash Hellscream, chieftain of the Warsong clan. In many ways, the curse of our people began and ended with Grom. His name meant giant's heart. In our ancient tongue, he earned the name a hundredfold as he stood alone before the demon Manaroth and won our freedom with his blood. Loktar Ogar, Big Brother, may the war song never fade. Thrall, War Chief of the ex-War Chief of the Horde, technically. Alright. Up here, this guy, because we have to go down into the den to go find this demon.
I don't have a target.
So... Ooh, there's a working down here. Maybe this place will be cleaned out a bit. So we can get out faster. Because Barrow Dens are confusing. If you guys probably watched my video of the Benhallow. Benethil? The other den. And noticed I had an issue with it. Getting lost a couple of times. And we got the Seeker's Fellspear. So now that we're done these quests, we can head out. So let's do that before things get any more interesting. Ah! Stupid demons. They ruined my fun. Gnarl, we see him in the distance. We're coming, big guy. These demons are trying to eat me. Nah! Yeah, we gotta jump over the river. Run! You know, sometimes monsters that didn't fight in the river would not cross the river, and monsters that were in the river would not come out of the river. Back in Classic, so the water was sometimes a safe place to hide, because pathing was fun. Bendar.
Good fortune.
Our Night Elf scouts report that preparations for the attack are almost complete. Those Dreadlords must die soon. Here you go. Never again will the Burning Legion threaten Ashenvale. You have delivered the fight we very likely would have lost. I give you thanks and the deepest gratitude of the Hand of Argus. It honors me to know you are on our side. And we get a new ring that gives us one stat. Oh, more than that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So get rid of Tia's ring. There we go. And Gnarl will return his quest. Alright. With the gates closed, no further reinforcements are coming. It's only a matter of time before the demons are no more. You are a heroine of the forest, and I give you thanks on behalf of all of Ashenvale's creatures. The Shadewalker. Now that the demon gates have been destroyed, the power of the forest must be replenished. The forest heart must be retrieved. Gavian Shadewalker, a powerful druid of the Claw, has gone to the southwest, past Fellfire, to the Dor'Danil Barrow Den. Therein rests the forest heart. It has protected the druids of Ashenvale deep below the ground. Seek him out, please. Okay! Let's go! Hey, kitty! Hey, kitty! Hi! Hello! Alright, the Shadewalker. You are brave to come here, Hunter, but you may be too late. All the druids are either dead or have been driven insane. Still, your tale is intriguing, and if what you say is true, then Gnarl must have the forest's heart soon, or Ashenvale will begin to wither. Alright, so we got insane druids. The druids are dead, killed by their leaders who were driven insane by the Horde tainting the forest heart. I can feel the corruption even from here, and I dare not go further. While I am too well attuned to Ashenvale and the forest heart, you could descend into the Barrow Den and do what must be done. I've laid breadcrumbs for you here. Though it tears me apart, I must ask that you put the druids to rest. Once the great leaders, Tenniel Darkwood, Utel Moonclaw, and Marvolus Cloudsbreak. As I've said in previous videos, I suck at elf names. Do this thing and get a staff. And as I've said in previous videos, since Mista Pandaria was when hunters lost their melee ability, you'll see a lot of melee weapons show up in quests in Cataclysm. The Forest Heart. You must get the Forest Heart to Gnarl at all costs. Down in the bottom of the Barrow Den, or Dor'Danil Den, it sits, corrupted by the Horde. Only Gnarl can cleanse it. In order to move it, though, you'll need the power of nature. If you collect enough untainted spirits from the severed druids and the keepers, the spirits can be combined to the power of nature. And we get a pair of pants! Pants are good. I like pants. So, that is what is expected of us. So that is what we shall do. So these are the breadcrumbs he mentioned. These little tiny green flecks. Which is how we will not get lost in this particular den! I hope. Alright. Let's boost some cheetah speed, because it looks like there's nothing here to fight just yet. Which is disappointing, because I thought there was going to be fighting. Oh, there's some more fighting stuff. Okay, these are where the leaders are. Gotcha. Someone could have also been here and killed everything. So we'll have respawns probably respawning on top of us, if anything. Which is fine. I don't mind the occasional respawn. Me and Mouser are the best team that ever teamed a team. So I am not concerned at all. Alright, so how many spirits do we need to finish? 7? We need 7 of those spirit blippy things. Which will be super easy because we're awesome sauce. Oh, there's 2. Did I just accidentally feign death? Bugger. Now I won't be able to use it till it cools down. Oh well. Feel sorry for the druid. Honestly, I find like the druids out of all the classes cannot catch a break. Because the amount of things that happen to the druidic culture in this game is just sad. Like, you've got the Emerald Nightmare, you've got, you know, all the stuff that happens to the elves, which also counts. You've got... It's just a thing. It's awful, and it's a thing. It's a thing that is awful. I know I could probably think of something better to say, but it's just a really crappy thing. Alright, so we can combine the essences to the thing of nature. And there's the Forest Heart right there. So gonna go up and get it. And we just got another spirit, even though we didn't need it. Kind of dumb, don't you think? There we go. Got the Forest Heart. So now we just have to go up and around the corner and go get the final boss guy we need. He's calling me beautiful. I mean, I am. But screw that guy. He's got nuts. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. I've already forgotten how to do that, so hopefully I'm going the right way. Another thing, it's like, by the way, I left breadcrumbs for you. What he doesn't know is that's not going to stop me from getting lost. Alright. We're almost out. We're almost out. I can see the light. Or the rain. At the end of the tunnel. Yay! We didn't get lost. Thank you, kitty, for giving us the breadcrumbs. Rest in peace, my friends. You can see the sorrow in the druid cat's eyes. I felt anguish of the Dor'Danil Barrow's lesson, and I knew that you had completed your task. It is grim work that you did, for the spirits you destroyed were merely victims of the Horde's evil. But with their destruction, let's us hope the maddened spirits will find peace. Not a problem. And we now have counter shot, which we can now silence people because we are now level 32! Woohoo! Alright, now I believe, if memory serves, this area was actually held by undead in Classic. I could have the wrong den. There are many dens in Ashenvale. But I also could be right. We'll find out. Stay tuned for our Classic leveling series! Oh, I'm such a spaz. I do look up some of this stuff, and I put it in little text bubbles in post. Like, if I say a name wrong and I figure out how to say it, or if it was, if it was Grimclaw instead of Orkol, for example. But sometimes, a lot of these little errors that I'm making, I kind of like the idea of finding out in class, like waiting till Classic to find out, because it's part of the shtick, as it were. Let me go talk to Gnarl again, the best Triad friend, at least in this area. We had a lot of Triad friends, because we're elves. Elves and Triads kind of are like peanut butter and jelly, or chocolate and peanut butter. Chocolate. Okay. Ah, you have returned. The forest heart, it's corrupted. The great ancient creaks as its immense limbs begin to perform the ritual. Stand back and I will try to cleanse it. Here's your pants. We have finished in Ashenvale. That was the achievement stating that we can now move on. Possibly. We'll find out. Alright, now. Oops. The forest heart is now purified. Its power now replenished the forest once more. We are forever in your debt, young one. Well! That's it. That's all. I guess let's head to Stone Talon Mountains. We're gonna go fly there. So I will meet you guys at the Stardust Spire. Because I'm just gonna go run over to Forsong, grab the flight, and then fly backwards. So we'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, folks. This is where we end this adventure for today. We will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell, like, throw some comments down below, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!